The samurai were rulers of Japan for nearly 700 years, combining both martial abilities and power over the land. The samurai was a form of security dominated medieval Japan. The establishment of the shogunate in the 12th century marked the beginning of the samurai's reign as a ruling military class for 400 years until the establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate. The samurai ruled Japan with a superior understanding of both martial arts, bull and literary arts. Bull following the violence of the World State period, Japan entered an era of peace where samurai transformed from violent warriors to bureaucratic officials.
The Tokugawa shogunate looked to maintain the peace by instituting a hierarchy of four social classes: samurai, farmers, artisans, and merchants. Distinction between the classes became more apparent through legislation such as the Sword Edict, which banned farmers from owning weapons, granting samurai sole power over instruments of violence. Samurai were also separated from the land, the source of their power, and forced to live in castle towns. To preserve the dominance of the Tokugawa shogunate, policies such as alternate tenants, land redistribution, and one castle per domain were implemented to weaken the power of the daimyo. Tokugawa law challenged many of the fundamental concepts of Shido, the way of the warrior. The samurai were forced to comply with new laws governing junshi, seppuku, and vengeance. Guided by loyalty and motivated by honor, they reluctantly obeyed. Torn between traditional samurai virtues and obedience to the Tokugawa, samurai were confronted with a difficult decision. Self-control became a core value of Tokugawa society. Samurai could no longer strike down commoners as they pleased, and any instance of samurai violence was thoroughly investigated before it was deemed permissible.
Victims of peace, the samurai were forced to adapt to the changing values of Tokugawa society. In this society, there was no place for the violent warriors of the pre-Edo era. Instead, the samurai had to transcend their aggressive nature to become law-abiding men.